We all know Travis Scott as one of the biggest rappers of all time, and people are always looking forward to his concerts, especially his fans. But who do we have to blame when one of the biggest rapper concerts goes wrong? Travis Scott speaking on the Astroworld incident. Travis Scott had one of the biggest concerts about a week ago at Astroworld, but it didn't go as planned. Travis Scott went onto his Instagram account to respond and talk about the tragedy. The 30-year-old renowned rapper expressed his love for his fans and how he could have immediately taken action if he knew something would go wrong. In the horrific incident, 8 people lost their lives and multiple others sustained minor and serious injuries. This all happened when Travis Scott came to the stage to perform. Many people blamed Travis Scott for ignoring all the danger signs that the crowd was giving and continued with his performance instead of mobilizing the crowd and knowing what was really happening. When Travis Scott was talking about the whole incident, he seemed to be heartbroken. On Saturday night, right a day after the tragedy, Travis Scott went on and posted an emotional video about the whole incident, that is, the lives lost, and the criticism that he refused to stop the show. He went on to say, "Anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need." Travis went on to explain that he was working with the authorities to try and figure out what exactly happened. "I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this happening. My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astroworld Festival." The Astroworld Festival was attended by more than 50,000 people, this being both children, teenagers, and adults. It was also reported that those who didn't have the luck of getting a ticket tried to jump over fences and turnstiles and avoided metal detectors. Yay, that's how big the concert was. Houston PD went on to release a report on the number of those injured and those who had lost their lives. A total of 8 people had passed away. This included both kids, teenagers, and adults, as the ages ranged from 14 to 27 years old. Quite sad, right? Celebrities' reactions. Quite a large number of celebrities came out to talk about the Astroworld tragedy and console the families. These celebrities include Beyoncé, Trey Songz, Kehlani, and Kid Cudi. Rapper Stefflon Don tweeted, "As an artist, a mother, and a human being, I am so upset with Travis Scott. He saw an ambulance in the crowd while people were screaming for help, saying people are dying, which he clearly heard, but still he continued to perform. A lot of kids died because of negligence." But Stefflon went on and deleted the tweet sometime after posting it, but left another tweet saying, "Speechless about last night. I'm actually in shock and don't even know what to say. Just praying for everyone in Houston, especially the families of those that lost their lives." Let us all remember that Travis Scott wasn't the only rapper going to perform on that night. There were a number of other artists who were going to perform, and they all took to their respective social media to talk about the tragedy. SEA, who left just some time after arriving at the venue because she wasn't feeling well, expressed her condolences to the affected families through her Twitter page, while Roddy Ricch also shared his condolences with the families and even went on to say that he'll be donating his Astroworld Festival pay with the affected families. "Please have the families of those who we lost yesterday to reach out. I'll be donating my net compensation to the families of this incident. #Pray for Houston," he wrote. Kylie Jenner talking about the tragedy. Kylie Jenner, who's pregnant with Travis Scott's second child, also took to her social media to talk about the Astroworld Festival tragedy. She said she is actually broken and devastated because of the whole incident. She'd also posted a video of the crowd at the time when Travis was performing, and in the video people can actually see an ambulance struggling to make its way through the huge crowd. How did Travis not notice this? Kylie Jenner took to her IG stories and wrote, "Travis and I are broken and devastated. My thoughts and prayers are with all who lost their lives, were injured, or affected in any way by yesterday's events, and also for Travis, who I know cares deeply for his fans and the Houston community. I want to make it clear we weren't aware of any fatalities until the news came out after the show, and in no world would have continued filming or performing," she added. "I am sending my deepest condolences to all the families during this difficult time, and will be praying for the healing of everyone who has been impacted." Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott engaged. Travis Scott is said to have proposed to Kylie Jenner after Kylie was spotted wearing a brand new ring on her wedding finger. Were warning signs missed at Astroworld? The Travis Scott concert could be said to be one of the deadliest concerts in the US because 8 people lost their lives and a large number of others got injured. Fans who had actually seen what was really happening tried to make the concert come to an end by chanting and shouting "Stop the show." Others even started pointing the camera people towards the injured people in order to get their attention. Because of all the commotion that was going on, Travis Scott eventually ended his show about 15 minutes earlier than the scheduled time. But many people are still asking themselves why he couldn't have done it earlier. 9:30, right there. That's when a few people started going down. Houston Police Chief Troy Finner said at a press conference on Saturday, "Our people stepped up and immediately went to the producers and told them, 'Hey, we got people going down.' This show ended at 10:10 p.m. I just wanted to acknowledge that." Travis Scott started the yearly concert with some of the other big promoters in order to have a countrywide tour and reach all his fans. This was back in 2018. He said in an Instagram video that he was not aware how bad things had become during his headline set this year. "Anytime I could make out anything that's going on, I just stop the show and help them get the help they need," he said. "I could just never imagine the severity of the situation." In footage from the concert, he can be seen interrupting his performance to ask for help for a fan who had passed out. However, in another video, he can be heard saying during another break, "Who asked you to stop? Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go." Scott's past incidents. The rapper is known for his wild shows and has been in trouble for inciting dangerous behavior in the past. In 2015, he was charged with disorderly conduct after encouraging fans in Chicago to ignore security and rush the stage. 2 years later, he spotted a fan hanging from a venue's second-story balcony and tried to persuade them to jump. At the same concert, a 27-year-old fan was paralyzed after being pushed off a third-floor balcony. In 2019, hundreds of fans rushed the Astroworld barriers, with 3 people going to the hospital with minor injuries. Police wrote on Twitter that the event was understaffed and that promoters did not plan sufficiently for the large crowds, although the statement was later deleted. Pre-show concerns. Fears about crowd safety had been raised before this year's event. A security plan obtained by the New York Times addressed several areas of concern. Based on the site's layout and numerous past experiences, the potential for multiple alcohol-drug-related incidents, possible evacuation needs, and the ever-present threat of a mass casualty situation are identified as key concerns, the document read. Before Scott took to the stage, local news teams filmed fans bursting through gates and bypassing security checkpoints. The city's police chief also visited the star in his dressing room to convey concerns about the energy in the crowd. Kanye West dedicated yesterday's Sunday service to Friday's tragedy in Houston. Prior to the online stream, a message was posted that read the Sunday service dedication to the loved ones of Astroworld. Kanye himself was not seen at the service. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Remember to comment and share the video. And leave your comments down below in the comment section. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.